Hey, what up, it's your boy Saint, and this is another episode of the Godism series. So my last video cut abruptly, ran out of battery. So I thought I'd just come back and continue from where I left off and tell you guys that emphasize more on the fact that we are not from here. Alright? Listen up, we are not from here. Lighting is way better now. There was a power cut before this. We are not from here. Like the power cuts, this shit is just irregular. It's just craziness. Like the COVID, this shit is just craziness. Like all of the crazy things that's going on the planet, this shit is just craziness. We are not from here. A lot of us are finding it hard. We're getting depressed, we're getting sad, we're getting angry, we want to be alone, we want to... Man, oh man. How many of us are feeling like offing the switch right now? How many of us feel like we can't fit in right now? You are holding a higher contents of light within you, alright? Your light quotient, that's what they call it, right? Quotient. The light quotient within you is high. You are holding a higher aspect of God within you. That's why you don't connect with a lot of people that are on this planet. That's why you don't connect with the job. You don't connect with the relationship. Unless you find someone who's holding the same amount or a higher amount or something close to your amount of light quotient. They call them twin flames. Unless you find the twin flame who's like-minded, like-hearted, ready to do the things that you want to do, making the change that you are making on the planet, or also encouraging you, motivating you to do those things, exciting you in this life. Because if you don't have that, there's only stillness, bro. I'm telling you now. The only way you're going to feel fulfilled is stillness. The only way that you're going to feel connected to your heart and feel that love is when you go within yourself. A lot of us are going without ourselves. We're going externally to find that love in a relationship, find the love in a job, to find the love in money, find the love in an investment, find the love with family. But the crazy part is you have that love within you. You have that God within you. I just said now, God is love. You have an aspect of God within you. If you want to feel that love, go within. Nowhere else you're going to find that. Nowhere else you're going to find that. You have to go within. If you find a twin flame that has that love exuding from them and you exuding that love, guess what? You guys are just showing the same love, that aspect of God towards each other, and that's why you guys are so happy. That's why you guys are so in love. And when you're exuded outside of yourselves, you're serving and you're showing that love to other people. So when this person's serving and you serving, you'll feel connected because you're doing it as one. So everything you'll do is as one. Twin flames, different parts of yourself, male and female, but still the godly aspect that's connecting and becoming one and doing everything like-minded, like-hearted. You can't find happiness in money. Now, I'm not talking about those who are living a 3D lifestyle, those who are caught up in the matrix. I'm not talking about those who are caught up in the matrix, because those who are caught up in the matrix will live for the matrix, live for the physical stuff, live for the materiality, keep accumulating more and more and more, and also live in the fear of losing. Every day is a new day of this could be lost. It's like me dropping videos on my YouTube channel. So many videos, right? And it's been a while teaching whatever I need to teach, getting these downloads and teaching everyone what I have. But tomorrow, YouTube could just take down my channel. Be like, oh, he said something off, take down his channel. You know, it's as crazy as that. So if I live in the 3D and not understand that these videos are just for whoever needs to learn and whoever needs to be touched by it. If I live in that matrix, I'll be scared every single day. I'll be watching my every word. I'll be, whoa. But you gotta know, for those who are living in the matrix, they will be satisfied with the physical things that they achieve in their life. For those who are carrying a higher contents, a higher quotient of light within them, they will only be satisfied with unconditional love, showing it and serving and just on that journey of enlightenment. Paths, both paths are valid. This path might teach you the lessons quicker, you might learn more, you might go through more, or that path, it's your choice. But I'm talking about those who feel like putting the light off, those who feel like they're not fitting in, those who are holding a higher quotient of light. Because we don't feel satisfied with financial gain. We don't feel satisfied with sex. We don't feel satisfied with the job, with the investments. We don't feel satisfied with the family around us. Because listen, we got a light family, a star family that we left and came down onto this planet. We connect with some people because some people are from those star systems. Some people are from our light family that are on this dimension. So when you feeling yourself connecting with someone and so in love with them, in terms of maybe they're your friend or they're your auntie, or most probably they are from your star system. They're from your light family. So you gotta think about that. So that's why you're connecting with them so much and you love them so much and they love you in return so much. You'll find that connection. Some of us are not satisfied with everything on this planet. We just don't fit in because we just are not from here. It's crazy shit. Ish. It's crazy. You gotta know that you have to be connected with who you truly are to find fulfillment on this planet. You have to go back to the basics of finding that love within yourself, that gratitude within yourself. You have to switch your frequency. You have to know that there is a twin flame out there. There is a soulmate out there. But you don't have to look and wait for them. All is within yourself. And even when you find that twin flame and you're happy and in love, you're still gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're still gonna go through situations and circumstances that are gonna break you. Because that's what the circumstances are for. They're there to break you, they're there to change you, they're there to shift you, they're there to grow you. They're gonna come through. That's what they're gonna do. Know that. That's what we signed up for. We didn't come here. That's what we signed up for. The same thing that Jesus signed up for. The same thing that Buddha signed up for. The same thing that Krishna signed up for. The same thing that all of these enlightened beings signed up for. Kuan Yin, all of these enlightened beings. We didn't come here just to be hum, all day, all long. We came here to learn the lessons. We came here to get sworn at. We came here to get crucified. We came here to go on sleep deprivations and starve ourselves. We came here to learn what we needed to learn in order to become greater beings, in order for us to become... This is training ground. When you're going through shit on this planet, when you're going through emotions on this planet, when you're feeling pissed on this planet, when someone is treating you wrong on this planet, Take heed. This is training ground. You came to learn. You came to crash into light poles. You came to learn. You came to get your license here. You know what I mean? This is the place. This is where the light beings are getting excited to come into. Ooh, Earth. They love it. Mother, Gaia, they love it. Right? We came to go through the things that we are going through right now in order to level up. But, again I say, if you are not connected with your inner voice, then you are missing the opportunity to level up. Because how do you recognize the lesson if you don't recognize the lesson? You gotta recognize the lesson. You gotta go through it and get heartbroken and say, oh my word, wow, I went through that and I learned this, that and that, and I will not go through that same cycle again. I had to learn the lesson. I had to break free from a cycle that I was in. I had to break free from that. I'm grateful that I had someone that helped me through it. Someone that came through at the right time. And this is all universally planned. This is all fate right there. This is all done. Divine plan, divine intervention. When you know it's a lesson, when you know it's a cycle, and you are fighting and battling to get out of it, you've learned the lesson. You already know this is a cycle. So you get that divine intervention to assist you out of it. That's what it was for me. That's what it was for me. And that's what it'll be for you as long as you understand that you are not from here. You are godly aspect. And everything is exactly the way it should be. I should be looking for the silver lining in everything. I should be being grateful for everything, and I should be learning the lessons that need to be taught to me. And above all, I should be showing that love and light towards it all. So now that you're feeling sad and depressed, and now that you're feeling like putting the light off, know that you are here for a purpose. Know that we are not from here. So that's why it's so hard for you to fit in. But you are here to do a certain work. And if you continue living from that heart center, you'll find that place where your piece, that puzzle piece fits in, and you'll be happy. That's why we feel so crazy, we feel so stuck, we feel so alone, we feel so, in the midst of everything, we feel like we're not connecting. None of this stuff just makes sense to us. None of this stuff satisfies us. No matter what you get, no matter how rich you are, not satisfied. No matter how the sex is, not satisfied. We have to connect that godly essence. We have to. It's a must. Then everything becomes satisfactory. Once you level up the 3D stuff into higher dimensional stuff, loving stuff, light stuff. When you take a normal app like WhatsApp that is used for bullshit, so much. I gotta go in and just catch all these words. When you take something like that and you start posting motivational, loving, and light work on it, you level that from a 3D perspective app to a 4D, 5D app. That's why we gotta change the job into somewhere that is a 5D. People that meet you at work say, wow, this guy is so, he's giving out such a beautiful aura. He's changing my life with the things he tells me, the advice. You're changing the job, the money that you get. You're using it to invest in crystals. You're using it to invest in retreats and meditations. You're using it to invest in people that need help, and you're loving and you're serving. You're leveling up the money to a different state. The relationship you're in, you're changing the partner you are with. You're leveling them up to a higher frequency. Or you are in a twin flame relationship where you're just feeding off each other and just changing the world, changing the flat, changing the place that you are in, the location that you are in. You're changing the entire place. You're making a dome over it of love and light, where people were fighting are now just getting along all of a sudden. Oh, weird. I don't know why, I just like that neighbor all of a sudden. You're starting to change the frequency. You're leveling up these things that were three-dimensional to fifth-dimensional things. You have to do that in order to be happy in every state that you need to be happy in. You have to level it up, because where you are on the fifth-dimensional state, the sixth-dimensional state, the fourth-dimensional state, you are not gonna gateway fourth dimensional state. You are not gonna connect with the 3D anymore. The more you level up, the more detached with the 3D you get. That's why some people who level up to the fifth dimensional state feel like they just want to go and become monks, and they want to just be in some monastery, and they just want to go meditate all the time. They're meditating for 2 hours, 3 hours a day. They are just there. They can't be here at a tattoo parlor doing tattoos. You know, it's not in there anymore. I level up this tattoo parlor. Like, people come in, there's incense burning, there's a good vibration, I give good advice. You know, I'm leveling up the tattoo parlor. So when I come into the tattoo parlor, this tattoo parlor is already at a high frequency. So I'm already feeling happy being here. I level up my house. I level up every person that I'm around. I don't want no negativity around me, because that does not associate with me. It doesn't resonate with me. If I stay in a place where there's low vibrations, I'm gonna feel like putting off the switch. I feel like nothing matters anymore. I went to my last ayahuasca ceremony, and that ayahuasca, I took ayahuasca that night, and nothing crazy happened. Like, I expected all the craziness to come in, but nothing crazy happened. Only thing that happened was the ayahuasca telling me that, hey, you're spreading yourself too much for too many people. You need to back the shit up. Back up, boy. You are doing too much for too many people. Love and light, love and light, love and light. You overdoing it. Back it up. Tighten your circle. And just be there for those that you really, really love and you're connected with. Because you can be there for everyone, right? But you spread yourself too thin, and then you feel so, you feel lost, you feel gone, you feel like everything is just pointless. And I had to back it up. I had to be there for people that show me that gratitude, that show me that love. So even in my past relationship, I had to leave my past relationship because I didn't feel like I was getting that gratitude and that love. I felt like I wasn't being loved in the way I deserved to be loved. I wasn't being appreciated the way I deserved to be appreciated. And I saw that from the ayahuasca journey that I went through. The ayahuasca showed me the relationship. It showed me what I was receiving. It made me think on higher levels of what is going on. And then, because the ayahuasca doesn't change you, it doesn't twist your arm or something. It shows you, and then the choice is still yours. Like my previous video that I said, the choice is yours. You choose happiness or sadness. I still went home and I saw everything, but I still chose to be in that relationship, knowing that I'm not being appreciated. I'm not being loved the way I need to be loved. I'm not being I'm not being seen at all. I wasn't being seen. I needed someone to come through and pull me out of that. Say, hey, you appreciate more. You appreciate love. I mean, you deserve more. You deserve love. You deserve someone who cares for you, someone who thinks about you, someone who misses you. Not someone who uses you for a certain thing only. So that's what ayahuasca showed me. And I'm so grateful for Mother Ayahuasca for that. I know I came out of it like, I didn't astral project or I didn't do this or that, but what I got out of it was powerful. It was a mirror. It was just me looking into myself, like looking at every situation, every circumstance in my life, what I have, where I'm going. And I remember coming out of there, and because I could not change the situation, I could not leave the relationship, I felt like everything around me made no sense, and I wanted to put the light off. I just felt like, no way, I don't want to live here anymore, because I don't have the power to make the decisions. But I see the wrong, I see the path that I'm not supposed to be on. That was crazy, absolutely crazy. And you just need that divine intervention. You need that person that's gonna just come through and say, hey, no. You need that star family that was assigned to you on this planet, that spirit guide that was assigned to you on this planet that says, hey, he's ready, she's ready to be saved. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we go into the relationships and we thinking we're gonna find what we want to find there. We don't find it. You need to connect on a real deep heart level. You need someone who's really gonna be that twin flame. Someone who's really gonna understand you, and not someone who is on a different vibrational frequency and continuously anchoring him or herself in that frequency, because you are trying to anchor yourself on a different frequency. And if you have someone who's anchoring themselves continuously, I'm not talking about someone who you go into a relationship with them and they anchor themselves into a frequency, then after a while they start to shift their frequency because they see the love and the light that you're showing, the way that you're showing, and they start to shift. I love people like that, who shifts. When you talk to them and give them advice, they shift, instantly shift. They're like, whoa, instantly. Oh, that's profound. I'm taking that on. I'm not talking about people who listen and don't do. I'm talking about people who do. So you gotta know what relationship you're in. If you're in a relationship for the finance and for the prosperity in terms of the materiality and all of that, guess what? If you are on that 3D, then you'll be very happy, and you live a happy life, and a very stressful life, and a very scary life, and a survival life. But you live a good life, and you pass on whenever you pass on, and you get the aha moments where you're like, aha, that's what I was doing there. Oh, those are the lessons I learned. Okay, I gotta go back and learn this, that, and that. But if you are a person who seeks that enlightenment, then you will definitely not get any satisfaction from a relationship that is anchored and not teaching you anything and not growing you in any way. Then it's your choice to either stay in it or leave. Same with a job, same with social media, same with anything in life. You gotta look and see, what is this teaching me? How is this growing me? Is it connecting me to my heart, to the love, to the happiness? Is this my happiness? Is this my excitement? Is this my passion? If it doesn't tick those boxes, you gotta leave. You gotta let go. No matter how painful it is, you gotta let go, because that will anchor you in something you're not supposed to be anchored in. I find myself feeling depressed and sad sometimes, and I just take a breather, man. Just take a breather, meditate a little bit, 5 minutes, just clear up the chakras, clear up the aura, and I feel better again. Why? Because that's my true state. That's my connection to God. When I come out of that, I'm connected, I'm reconnected. I see things on a different light again. I see the shop on a different light again. I see everything. Because the world is crazy. I said it, the world is crazy, and when the world is crazy, it gets you caught up in it. When there's too much stress, when there's too many things going on, when there's people swearing and people treating you bad and people passing away and COVID and money going up and down, and it's crazy. So crazy that if you don't control your thoughts and control your emotions, you're gone. You're caught up in it. Understand that. Understand that you are here for a purpose. Understand that you are love. Hope this video helped in any way. I'm just here talking my own thing, talking my own experiences and letting you know what's popping in my life before I start dropping like stuff on the series or something like that. I just wanted to come through and let you know what's happening. This is what's happening. I'm just trying to be godly. I'm just trying to be godly. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm not even trying to be godly. I am godly. I'm just trying to remember my godly state more. I'm just trying to connect with my godly state more. I'm just trying to act out my godly state more, speak my godly state more, think in a godly state, feel in a godly state, vibrational feelings of godliness, where everything exists, so there's never a want or never a need. You never need anything because you have everything, because everything is consciousness and everything is within you, so you have it all. So there's no need to need anything. There's no need to need happiness or joy or laughter or love, because you have it all. You are in it. You won't feel like switching off that button, putting off those lights, because you have it all. But once you detach from that godly state and you anchor yourself on this, then you're going to be looking for all of that stuff. I don't want to chew too much on it. Thank you so much for being here. It's your boy Saint. Love and light. Stay godly.